Here it is. All right. Hope the audio isn't too messed up or anything. I feel like everything looks fine on the levels, so I don't know if actually anybody's in here, but I started recording. So yeah. Cool. All right. I can actually pause that right there. Alrighty. Everything's recording, so welcome everyone to the first actually recorded stream this time. Last one didn't save like I had expected. So I'm going to go ahead and start this up. All right. So I'll just start getting into it. I don't know if anybody's actually going to pop in live, but hey, we have everything running. So last time, the stream that I didn't record because I'm an idiot, I was doing just a average run through. It wasn't anything special, but I was thinking the other day, I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna do this as an actual stream, I should probably just go all in. So this time, it's gonna be a full-on Gigachad 100 stat man as far as I can go run through. And with that, I have a few little things like with the game that I actually have in that I can mention before. I got all the recent DLC, so that's already all taken care of. Nothing incompatible, nothing that the most up-to-date one has. This is the mod. Well, this is the... did I turn that off? No, I should remove that. I'll have to put that back later. I did have the Fallen Eagle mod, which was really good. But for this is not what we're going to need for that. So there's a few mods we actually have in here that I just wanted to mention because it's obviously not a complete vanilla, no mods run through. Some of these I just feel like they make sense to have. I mean, I feel like the base game itself has some things that these should be here, but it's also like personal preference. So I mean, spouse designer, easy. I want to build my wife. I'm not going to get some cheap medieval bimbo. Not going to do that. We only have the best of the best here, boys. We don't have anything less. So that's obviously that. Beauty's beauty, just kind of changes facial stuff. So instead of when you press like the beautiful trait or comely or whatever, it doesn't lock your facial expressions in this stupid, like you can't like change it or anything. It kind of broadens it a little bit. Community flavor pack, literally just making it look better. Education automation, that's just so assigning guardians is a pain, and I'd rather just be reminded when it happens. This is just like a little way to notify me, like when like, oh, your son or grandson is old enough to be educated. Who do you want to pick? And it gives you a couple options, which you'll see when it happens. And it's great because like I don't have to keep running back and forth between all of my children and having to figure out, are they old enough for a guardian? This is a waste of time. So you have that. Interface just kind of brings a little color to everything. Makes it look a little better because it looks a little drag to me. Stop leg shrink. That's my favorite one. Because apparently that doesn't work. And then the undress, which they're not even going to be used. So those don't really matter. Because I've already turned off the nudity for this anyway. So we're not having that. Anyway, I'll put that over there. Also, I'm going to need this. Because I'm doing a run. I ain't doing it sober. No. I've played too many hours of this, and just a little bit of liquid helps smooth out things. So I'm gonna start the game up, and I'm not gonna have like other music just because I don't really know if I should play it or change it up, because like the vibe off of the actual background stuff does not fit the video vibe. So we'll let this thing boot up for a minute while we're doing that. Obviously, it's going to take a minute. Oh, there's the music. Hey. There you are. Straight up useless. Alright. Let's go ahead and we're going to start a new game. I always go with 867. I don't... Why play half the game when you can just start there and keep going? So... obviously, we're going to build the ruler, which is the fun part of the whole deal. At least, my fun part. So, I played a lot of different countries, and I played a lot of different variety. But this time, you see, this time, I'm going full Nord. I'm going so Nordic, in fact, that I'm going to end up unifying Scandinavia, if everything goes right. I'm going to make this as Nordic as possible, and I'm also going to make it Catholic because that's how it actually happened in history. But so I start out normally. If I'm doing that, I try to start out here or here. I think Vestafold's probably the best because it already has Oslo in it. So it's... yeah, I think that's Oslo. So one of these are. Yeah. So I'd like to start there, just small. And for this, we'll go ahead and change this boy up. And yes, we're going to change her too, because I'm not going to have, like I said, no busted ass, nothing wife. No. We're going full Gigachad. We're gonna need a Norse name. I'm not gonna give him. I'm not gonna like make him a name. I want it to fit the narrative. Okay, that's how I want it to play out. So, all right, cool. I'm not gonna read that. Well, Ashbjorn. Solid. We'll ride with that. I'm okay with that. He's obviously going to be 18 because I want him to be young. I want him to be, you know, virile. I also don't want him to be like super fat. But this is obviously, if we're doing a 100 stat Gigachad run, obviously I have to do this. I'm honestly, yo! I see you. Banks Lonker. My favorite part of the whole game, where I just press this button 1,000 times until everything says 100. Because apparently they didn't think that, oh, let's make the wheel the actual, you know, that would be so much better. I wouldn't be wasting my time. But hey, that's all right. It gives me more time to be here. And take a drink. Oh yeah, that 100 Marshall's good. That boy ripped. So, we're going full all the way. All the way. This is the worst part of this whole fucking thing. I hate this. Chat, let me know if the volume is good or bad. I just kind of set the levels where they are. Here. Keep going. We ain't done yet. going. Is this good? I feel like this is what's necessary. This is just... Oh yeah, look at them neck muscles. My guy. Like, those are real solid, honestly. He's ripped. The prowess, as it keeps going up, he just gets better. He gets so much better. Each bit of prowess. It's really nice. I like it. Alright. So, honestly, when we're going to do this, we're going to have to go the domain focus, because I always go domain. It's the best way to get as much dough and as much land as possible, in my opinion. I could literally be any of these skills because they're all 100. It really doesn't matter. But I always like to give him Midas Touch, because when you do that, it's the best one you could possibly get. Like, it's just, you rains gold everywhere. The whole point of the trait. Personality wise, I like to do 2. I like to do just 2 traits. Okay? And for this one, I always pick Brave. Always. Just because it does a lot of good. Like, if you check down in the notes here, like, you get extra martial, extra prowess, your attraction's better, your vassal opinion's great. The likeliness of dying battle goes up, but a lot of people enjoy that. It's a virtuous trait, especially in this, but we're just going to stick with Brave. And we're also going to give him a little bit of, let's say, Anger. Give him Wrathful. Pick Chaste. Okay, so we won't do that. We won't do that. We'll do Chaste, as requested. Now, obviously, that's going to kill a little fertility, but that means that the likeliness of me getting incel playthrough, the likeliness of him having children outside of wedlock goes down. He might actually get stressed out if a woman approaches him. And Anger and Chaste. So we want Wrathful and Chaste? Really? Okay. You know what? Just for you. Just for you. We'll do Wrathful and Chaste. He's going to be so pent up with every amount of anger. No. I like this. No. This is good. This is good. I'm doing it. Wrathful and Chaste. I'm just going to he's going to be so angry. And it's going to be nice. So, we're just going to stick with those 2. I don't like to give him any extra because then that gets a lot of conflicting, like, God, you get so many conflicting issues with it. So, I'm done with that. Other traits, though. This is where we go all in. So, I'm not going to give him all the basis ones you get when you... I'm not going to get all the basis ones that you get when you, like, finish a tree. I'm going to let that play out its way because it adds stuff to it, but at this point, we're pretty much up there. So, I'm just going to give him some like, legendary stuffs, master, legendary... Go down here. He's a miracle worker. He's a renowned physician, herbalist, and gardener. Very good, very good. We're not going to give him any of these shitty, you want to do drugs? No. You're going to journal. You're going to confide in others, and you're going to be an athletic man. Very athletic. So anytime he gets stressed out, always going to be good for me. Never bad. Never bad. I'm going to avoid all of the really shitty traits right here. We're going handsome. We're going genius. Herculean, yes. Pure-blooded, fecund, strong, and shrewd. That shit goes pretty hard. So, there's obviously a bunch of other stuff here, but what I really enjoy, especially since I'm going to be conquering a lot of Norway, or the Nordic peoples, we're going to need these military buffs. I want the military modifiers. I don't care. It works for me. And I've never picked it, but fuck it. Holy Monarch. All the way. Holy as can be. So we're done with that. Asbjorn. Alberg. No, I don't like that. Spacky. Nah, I don't like that. That's what it is. I'm done. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna roll with that. Nah. Oh. We'll just make it random. I don't want to do any of that. I'm gonna randomize this a little bit because I don't really care what the sign is. That looks pretty good though, so I'm gonna go with that. So now we're obviously gonna change his appearance a little bit because I really like when we, you know, we want to make him look good. We want to make him like a strong Nord. So we're gonna give him a really light hair complexion. And in all honesty, young Vigman. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm sticking with it. All right. But we need to give him a solid beard. What is this? Calibrated? No, I don't like that. Aspiring Viking? I mean, Grizzlied Vigari. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Like he doesn't leave his room kind of thing. If we're doing an incel, because honestly, if we're doing an incel run, you got to make him look like he doesn't leave his fucking room. So we're just going to roll with that. I already like the way he looks. Customize further. But also, I mean, he's got to be a giant. He's got to be a big boy. I want him to be, well, I don't want him to be that big because I've had issues where I literally can't see the shit that's on his head. So we're going to go with that. Now this right here, this is a full-on Chad right now. I don't think, I mean, this is probably the best one. The green eyes and everything completes it. I didn't even do any of that. This works great. So we're done with him. Let's say we're done with him. Yeah. And, okay. Now, we're still obviously going to need a spouse. And I'm not getting no nothing. So, obviously, she's straight. I'm going to give her another Nordic name. Another completely just terrible name from a collection of letters that shouldn't all combine together. Ileana. Actually, I like that name. We're going to keep that. We're going to keep that. Alian Mooring. Good game. Good game. He says get a baby face because he's young. Trust me, he'll get old real fast. She's also going to be 18 because, I don't know. Nah. Give him a little bit of contour. A little bit of contour. Okay? I want her to be a hard-ass philosopher because when I start, I'm going to want to make sure that she can, be my physician. I want her to be a good physician. Now for her traits. If I pick opposites of the ones that the husband has, it might be a little tough to get along. But I'm going to have to see. Oh. Actually, let's give her Wrathful. Just because I think it'll work best if they're both angry all the time. Chaste, though? No. I'm going to make her Temperate. So that'll be good. So Wrathful, but Temperate. She moderates things. All right. It's a good way to start. We're obviously going to give her all the same wonderful traits, which is going to make her very manly. Amazonian, I guess is the right term for it. So she's also a milk worker, a renowned physician, an herbalist, a gardener. She also is a journaler, confider, and athlete. She's... Nope, I didn't say that. Beautiful. That face. It does. The face does not match the rest of it, I will say. She's also intelligent, Herculean. She's all of it. All of it. I mean, she's probably pretty close with that. I'm gonna stick. Yeah, the bitch wife. Yeah, no, that's solid. I'm not gonna give her the logistic shit because she'll never lead an army, and you know, she's not gonna lead an army. So that's done. And we'll just quickly change a few things. Throw her in the mix real fast. See what happens. They all look rough. Yeah, that's good. And that's curly. Actually, let's give her a long, straight middle part. That's a solid one. She's also going to be a little lighter, but different tone. She works the way she is right now. I'm not really worried about that. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, wait. Never going to see him, but I'm going to make him that big. I don't care. Oh. This. Yeah, this too. Let's do this again. She'll lead the kitchen. I agree. She'll do really well there. Be very impressive. She might break everything in there, but you know. My least favorite part. I swear they've made a mod to do this, and I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna use it because somebody has to make it. If they don't, I'll make it myself. I don't care. Come on. Come on. Almost done. She's gonna be like... She's gonna break everything. Women are legally not allowed to be this strong in the game. Yeah. Alright. Let's fucking ride. Obviously, the first couple things I need to take care of. Lifestyle, obviously the stewardship. Domain focus, because it gives me a little boost, which... It's just good to have. I prefer that as a good base to start with. Taxman's always a good place to go. I get extra money all the time. I'm already making 5 coin every month, so... That's pretty solid. Council positions, obviously... My council's going to be a little empty for a while. Since I am this tiny-ass little nothing place, I don't expect to really have anything. But I can have her assist in all kinds of ways, and I'll probably put her in patronage just because it makes sense. Especially with her trait set. Court physician, duh. I don't need anything else right now, but it's always best to have a court physician. They are detrimental to the health of everybody else. No player error. I'll keep working on that. Education automation. This is that thing I mentioned at the beginning. I leave it the same. It just tells me when like a close relative is ready to be educated, so I can do that. We're not gonna do a grand blot yet. I'm honestly up strength of bloodline. That's what I need. Yeah. So this will call me the quote unquote blood father. and it just kind of establishes that whole like bloodline thing, which is what I'm running with, because with all those inheritable traits that are good, I want to send those down the line. So when I start getting things like what are they called? I keep forgetting what they're freaking called. Legacies. When I start getting dynasty legacies, then I can be like, oh, we're gonna run down the blood and the kin ones, the blood and kin, because it's always the best way to spread your seed, so to speak. Can't do anything with that right now. Can't do anything with that. This fixes itself normally, but obviously I don't have enough. We're obviously going to need some champions to keep shit in order, especially in the military. I already have a sizable military, and I could just start by wailing on this dude, which is what exactly I'm going to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna dunk on this bitch. All right. He's got nothing. But we both look the same. It's well, he's like lean. He's a pretty lean guy. I'm pretty solid. So, with all this anger, this pent-up incel anger, we're gonna need to take it out on somebody, and it's gonna have to be our next door neighbor. So, let's fucking go. Let's just raise them all and see what happens. That was fast. Done. And that's how you conquer a county in about 30 seconds. And trust me, it gets worse as it goes along. I always love that battle music. I outplay the battle music with this. Yeah, let's raise a rune stone. Perhaps to my vanquished foe. Definitely. So whenever you beat somebody as a Nordic person, you get this opportunity to like put up a stone or a rune stone that just kind of reads some messages. And so I normally just kind of do it to the victors, and then I throw it pretty much. Well, I normally just try to put it wherever I got them as kind of like a, hey, fuck you. I can create the duchy, which is great. That'll put me above. Yeah, that'll put me above a lot of these guys here. That's a jarldom, so I will be equal to them. But yeah, they're pretty big. But most of the other ones, jarldom. This is a chiefdom. This is a chiefdom. This is a chiefdom. Yeah, yeah. So then all of these pretty much are below me, and I can just kind of wipe them out as time goes on. So normally when I have these lulls, I just kind of let it run and go through some of my options. I'm obviously trying to build up my income, or what's ever in my my vault. So I don't want to really spend any money on anything. But I can just kind of go put it at 5 and let it run for a little bit. Let some stuff happen. Just kind of, you know. Hey! I got a kid and I didn't even know it. I was not paying attention. Babe cradle my arms. Chief Ileana looks up at me with a face of serenity. My love, what do you think? Name her after her. Good talk. All right, cool. Didn't want a daughter, but okay. She does have a wide variety of traits, like literally all of the good ones. So she's gonna be real fun to give off. I better give her off to somebody good. It takes me a moment to recognize. Wait. What the fuck's going on now? Don't. Okay. It takes me a moment to recognize Chief Ileana. She is so bruised and swollen, she's barely human. I grab her by the hand, and her wife attempts to pass on her lips. What did she do? To herself. What did she do? She's the physician. How did she fuck herself up that fast? What the... Okay. I really... Don't fucking die on me now. I'm gonna be pissed. I'm just gonna keep running down the architect tree. I kind of like this tree, especially for where I'm going, even though I'm not spending a lot of money. How much money for this? 125. Okay, so that's not far away. It's not far away. Yeah. There are these moments where I just kind of gotta let it run for a little bit. If I do that, something's definitely gonna happen eventually. Behooves the chieftain. Oh, the Leviathan! So normally, like a lot of the times, especially for these Nordic countries, you get, or these Nordic lands, and the British, they also do that too a lot. But obviously they want me to spend some time at sea and like do stuff. And sometimes a whale comes along, and I can get some really cool shit. And especially with these special traits, I can have like something even better happen. Like if I just do the normal one, get harpoons, you know, it's 100 gold. But if I go to Grand Quarry with that special trait, oh, that's 300. I just tripled all the money, and now I can make that kingdom that I wanted, or that duchy that I wanted. I am now a mighty Jarl. Now, if somebody might notice that these prestige or these rank things are not, you can't see some of them, and that's from that one of those interface add-ons I had. I didn't want to. Oh, I can take a concubine. I like the trait, but there's some issues with it, like with certain backgrounds, like the colors blur. It sucks. Take a concubine. No. 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 If we're doing incel, no concubines here, boys and girls. Too good for a concubine, honestly. What are you? Are you worth anything? Actually, yeah. You'd be a solid steward. Let's do the Grand Blot just to get it out of the way. All the freemen of my domain. So this event, although many smaller blots are held for many occasions through the year, once a decade the Asturians of Viking come together for a grand celebration, most important a sacrifice. So basically it's just an event. It's like a thing. And so might as well just perhaps the people of Vestafold and their court. I have the money. I might as well let everybody come along just to get it out of the way. If I do big, I get rewards out of all of it. So I still don't have a marshal, but what are you now? You're a chancellor? I don't need you. You go over here. You're better at that anyway. Eventually I'll get a chancellor. Probably gonna run that to 5 real quick just to get some stuff out of the way. The block can be a great grand affair, small affair. By tradition, they also include human and animal. We're gonna go all the way. Okay. Listen, if we want to make it happen, we're doing traditions matter, and we're gonna sacrifice some real people. Okay, because that's just how this works. The Grand Blot. This is basically the ending message. The temple is filled with bursting and happy, cheering Asturians. Excuse me. All roaring as they're gaggling of terrified prisoners. March towards the altar. Oh God. The first sacrifice thrashes ferociously at the... That's a word. Throttle his life away. The light in his eyes lasting till the first animal is slaughtered. Human corpses to the hanging tree. Animals to the cooking fires. All gore collected in the bowl. And the there's that word again. Use it to paint the walls in the temple, inside and out. Truly a spectacle worthy of the gods. And this is why we'll be Catholic in a little bit. Because that shit is fucked. But for now, yeah. to the gods. Yeah, to the gods. I still don't have anybody here. Can't really do anything with that. I do have another perk, so just keep running down the architect tree, build time, construction time. This will come in handy in a little bit when I actually start taking shit. Declare war. Ah. He is a duchy, so my fame is less than 3. And because of that, this dumb shit where I can't invade the county. I can't invade a duchy because I'm not religious enough. So what I normally do is to kind of boost that, especially since we're almost at a devoted servant. I think that's what you need. Pretty sure it's what we need. Let's go back. Duchy. Illustrious. Oh, wait. No, I need prestige. Well, fuck being a pagan. I'm just going to be a Catholic. What? No. This is dumb. Where's Catholicism? Convert to faith. Yep. Done. Glory to God. Because that shit was gross. I didn't want it. So yeah, now I'm Catholic. My new bishop. There's probably a lot of people who are very unhappy. She's also Catholic now. I assume everybody... I assume everybody in my domain was like, hey, the big guy said Jesus was okay. And they all converted. They were like, all right, cool. Good talk, boys. No, he's Norse. I'm going to have to convert him, though. Yeah. They're all accepting it because I'm just so intelligent. I'm just so smart. So I can just go in and just demand that everybody gets converted. And since my nation is small, this gives me a much easier route to proselytizing all the Nordic people. I don't think I said that word right, but I don't care. Because as I go and conquer the lands around me, it's going to be real difficult when there's a bunch of pagans having a Catholic monarch. I mean, obviously we're not monarchs yet. We're still tribal. We're not feudal at all, and that is not going to be for at least another 100 years probably. I don't expect to change that up anytime soon, but with the Duchy of Viking, it's a good place to start. They really are holding the L. Because yeah, these boys are going to get fucked real hard. And what's really good about this, now that I'm Catholic, is I can ask the Pope for money, which you can't do as a pagan. So I get to go send an invite, and it'll be like, here's my PayPal, and they drop you like gold. The Pope will drop you gold, especially since I'm a Chad. No question. He'll just be like, yeah, I've considered your plight and decided to grant you a request. I've done nothing. I've literally done nothing. I just converted. I mean, that was a pretty hefty plight, but we're going to recruit you to court. Recruit you to court. Yeah, recruit you to court. It's real good. Like, I enjoy Catholicism because I get a lot of money out of it, and I get to take advantage of that. I got some low county control. That's easy to fix. So every time I get low county control, normally I just drop somebody in here. This one might take a while. Yeah. This is going to take a minute. So we'll leave him for a while. Are you assigned anything? You know what? Better to have one. And, you know, it's definitely better to have just to have somebody there. We'll convert you to he's Catholic now. Let's let's check out all the courtiers. So if I go here... Oh, what is wrong with his face? Bro, what is wrong? What? You look smut. Oh, he's ugly. That's why. I wasn't reading that. He's ugly. I mean, Jesus will love you. God will love you. It's okay. We'll recruit you to court for a couple pence, and then I will... Well, I guess I can't convert you, but you'll slowly become converted as time goes on. Up to the task. Some of my counselors believe... This is just basically my wife being like, yo, I'm smarter than all these fucks. Can I train them? But me going, nah. We gonna make kids. Because they're too young for that. I don't need to send her off to teach these people anything yet. Like, it's not... I want her to be giving me an heir. I have a daughter. I think that's it right now. Yeah, I have one daughter who is very based, but she is not man, therefore cannot rule. I mean, she could. It won't last long, though. This game hates female rulers. This hates them. So, it's always best to just run through that. What was I doing here? I was telling these people to convert. Demand conversion. Actually, I can just do that. I don't need all this stuff here. No. 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 Yeah, we're gonna convert you. And then we'll convert you. Just keep running down. Just run down the list. Good. Everybody's converted. Alright. Everybody in my court's Catholic now. At least. Yeah, those people. Vassals? Don't need them. Why? When you're this good, who needs people to take care of? Just take care of all of it yourself. So. Let's run it through a little bit. I might just do an hour for this. And then continue probably later on this week. Maybe tomorrow after work or something. Boulevard. Oh, good. I have a kid. I have an actual male heir. Now, because he'll be the first Catholic at birth ruler, it's got to have a Catholic name. Got to have a Catholic name. So, Magnus. I always like the name Magnus. So we're sticking with Magnus. That's a solid name. It's just, with that name comes girth. And honestly, with a leader, isn't that what you want? I feel like that's what I would want. Not that. I'll stop right now. Raise the voices of the Tingming. Oh, this shit. So always, when you get bigger, you gotta go to these dumbass conference meetings, and everybody yells at each other and they complain all the time, and they're like, everybody's upset with me. So no, I'm not doing that. Just let them do their own thing. I don't want to get involved. I got a trait right here. Let me throw that in here. Defensive measures, absolutely. Since I'm rocking a fat wallet, let's build some structures. Since we're going to go to war camps are essential. So each of these is going to start off with a war camp, especially since they're so close to my capital. I want all three of them to have a war camp. Another trait, must organize muster rolls and enforce that levy. Choosing a guardian. Finally, here we are. This is the whole point of this this is the whole point of the mod, is to just tell me that my kid is 6 years old because I don't pay attention to them anyway, and actually educate them. Since my wife and I are both like 100 stat at everything, it really doesn't matter. So because she's my daughter, she's going to my wife. Done decision. She'll take care of it. She's also pregnant again. 3 months pregnant. So that's good. More. We need more. Because my plan is it's probably going to get worse as time goes on. But, you know, let's just see how it plays out, man. I mean, why not? Oh, good. We actually have a sizable court now. Finally. So now I've finally filled all of my positions, which is great. Pope Sergius always coming through. What a guy. Hey, I got another boy. Let's name you Sebastian. I'm cool with that. You got any good things here? So's the feast. Let's keep everybody happy. I mean, I'm the most unstressed man in the world, but I got the money, so fuck it, we ball. Disaster strikes. My lord, the wine cracked open the barrel has gone all bad. Ah, time to my creep secret store. Love those fucking traits. Feast, the conversation partner. As one of the food is replaced by the next, my wife, High Chief Ileana, goes on and on about the blessings of marriage. And that was how we salvaged that mess. Are you sure I'm not boring you, my lord? I don't know. Please do go on. Yeah, just have a nice conversation with the wife. That's good. That's good. Keeps her happy. Keeps her making kids. Keeps me in power. I'm cool with that. Solid. Because honestly, do you really want a 100 stat wife mad at you? I mean, she might just fuck the whole thing up. So no, I'm just gonna from the side give her pointers. That's all she needs. Why do anything more? Nah, I still don't want any of this. I don't need it right now. Let's go. Nah, let her ride. Don't need it. Hey! The Perceptive Jarl, I really don't like that that's gray. They should have picked, like, purple or something. You and I should be friends, not foes. Please accept this truce. Nice. I should probably eat soon. Actually, before I make this decision, I'll be back. Dinner time. All right. Now we're back. Now let's just do this truce. Now, I see what he's doing. And he's being a piece of shit about it. Because he knows I'm going to take him down. Because he's some old, decrepit man. He's infirm. He's dying. This man is laying on his deathbed going, listen, I don't want to get... I don't want to get slammed. So please, let me die in peace. And you know what? Since he's probably going to die in the next 10 years, and I like money, I'm taking it. I'll take the deal. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't. But hey, he'll be dead, and then I'll kill his son. And I got 50 gold out of it, so I would say that works. Also, what the fuck is this? They didn't program other women, so wife is only one. I think I'm just gonna stick with the Nordic names, just cause honestly, if you're not the first or the second child, who are you really? I'm kidding. Oh no, heresy. Beyond boundaries. Jarl and his thieving lackeys, my steward this is the guy who asked me for the treaty a couple minutes ago. My steward sent us out a message that the bald-faced Gaul, those thugs coerced the common folk of Vestifold, surrendering their wealth was meant to go to me. Good. Listen, you old piece of garbage, just die. I don't want you anymore. You're in my way. Move. Evening reflections. Sip my mug of spiced wine, eyes scanning over the latest scrawled works. Oh, this is me being a poet now. Even though I feel like I have that trait. No, I'm probably wrong. I don't have that trait. But cool, hey. I'm original Oliver Wilde or Dostoevsky didn't write poems, I don't think. Breaking fast with friend. I'm on my way to the church one morning. I run into High Cheetah Ileana, who's carrying a small bag, glancing around. She conspiratorially opens it and reveals all sorts of food and drink. I'm sorry. Are we going to mass? Are we pre-gaming mass? Oh. It's a beautiful day for a picnic. Come join me outside for the morning picnic. As I start to protest on the way to church, God will be there still, and these pomegranate cakes won't. You know what? God's more important than breakfast. Let's go get some more piety. Just keep adding to the list. I'm already up there. And I'm getting more piety as the day goes by. Alright. We have our son, who I'm going to educate myself, because no shit. We got another one, popular figurehead. Popular opinion. All right, that'll work for me. Make a muffin or God. These are the questions that keep me up at night. Okay. So. Oh, I got a faction. There was a faction? Oh. Probably disbanded because, you know, popular opinion trait and all that. Hold a grand sacrifice. Hold grand sacrifice. There are those among the subjects who practice grand sacrificing rites. Blessed of the Jarl. Because I still got all the pagan people in my country, I got to appease them. I will lose some piety, but I won't lose a lot. It's only good in the sense that I keep a lot of people happy, and not so much in a, you know, going against a religion kind of thing. Okay. All those fathers over the decades, the Viking become to celebrate the grand consideration as a sacrifice. Yeah. The people keep the faith. Just I'm gonna minimize it, not as much as it was before. It kind of pushes the game into a direction. So a decent array of animal sacrifices should be enough. This will also lower the amount of piety that I actually lose. Because, like, if I go full-on human sacrifice, like, no, I don't. It's just going straight backwards. So we're weaning it off. We're weaning the populace off of it. I can declare wars to a bunch of people who haven't truly decided yet. I still don't have enough champions, which I guess is fine. They seem to be slowly building my court. Okay, so I know I have some room to build some more buildings, but we're just gonna keep upgrading the war camps right now. Well, we can't upgrade these, but we'll do gathering halls. What, do I have a piety? Where'd all my piety go? Or my prestige? What? Shit's gone. I was not paying attention. And that's... I do that too much. The Grand Festival. Though the gathering is small, the atmosphere of the festival is enthusiastic, with the happy Asturians jostling and jeering, respectable parade of sacrificial animals are troped by the altar. One by one, the pigs, the cattle. Yep, so just that. Can I take my leave? I have done enough as is. What does this say? I'm probably to grand sacrifice. Went people's grand sacrifice. Yeah, just dip out. We don't really need to be sticking around there very long. Level devotion. So we're still good. I mean, I'm Paragon of Virtue, which is pretty up there. Religious Icon, I think, is the last actual level you can get to. Yeah, Religious Icon. So I'm already there. It's like there really isn't much you can do at that point. Pope's gonna be handing me money. I'm gonna be just laying waste to the pagan invalids. Who are you? Why are you even here? It's been a long evening with spring. just send him away. I don't, and he vanished without a trace. I always found that weird. When like you're done with a different NPC, they don't stay like wandering. They just die. They just disappear without a trace. Therefore, they're dead. But I mean, maybe it saves the space on like the actual game, but I feel like that's a lot. Gonna run through a couple more. Ooh, my second son. Obviously, I will educate. I'm gonna do that. And then more money. Another boy. You're just really doing a great job, ain't you? Look at that. Look at that lineup. Look at that lineup. She's looking. She's she's grown into it. She's gay. That's gonna be tough, but okay, cool. I don't know what that's the second time that's happened. I don't know what it is about this 100 stat move, but every time, if I have a daughter who's firstborn, always gay. Don't know why. It's just like it'd be like that. I don't know. We have now, children-wise, we have we have 6 children. We have 1, 2 daughters and 4 sons. Solid mix-up. Magnus, our boy, Asbjorn's son, whatever the fuck that is. I didn't check his traits, but also he is a full spread. He's got everything: Herculean, genius, beautiful, pure-blooded, fecund. Like he's top tier. Daughter after that, she was born a twin, also same traits. Son, who was the twin of that as well, also same. And the last one, all the same traits. All of these kids are walking into life with, like, the fattest of dicks. Like, honestly, these kids got everything. They are the son of a Jarl. They have the best traits in the entire world. All of them. And they were just born. Like, couldn't say it played out better for them. Like, it's not possible. Beaking's still solid. What's our council looking at right now? He's still working on that. Damn, that's impressive. Can we check the county control? That's honestly, it's pretty good. They're Norse, but they're Catholic. Which is fine. I'm Norse. Doesn't really matter. The culture's not changing. It's the religion. That needs to change. Okay. Architect. We finished the architect tree. It's a great little trait. Construction. It just breaks down more construction time and everything, which means that I can just build shit faster. Which I am always down for. Mysteries of the Scriptures. My son Magnus and his little friend Ileana, who's his sister, has taken a copy of the Scriptures from the study and brought it to my playroom, and completely ruined it. Torn pages, footprints on the cover, no respect whatsoever. It seems that if little Magnus doesn't care for the word of the divine, we ain't playing by them rules. So we're gonna run with respect those words. It holds wisdom and meaning behind it. I mean, you could go satisfied, which really, I can go this one, but honestly, we're respecting them words, boy. Will make you humble, which is also really nice. So, like, as the game goes on, As the game goes on, obviously, while I'm guiding these kids, I get to actually shape how they think. Oh, that's right, the other kids. There's another one. So now that, as time's going on, I'm getting more of these events. My son, Askiel, is at the age of starting a formal relationship. Oh, this is another one of those. Send him off to the wife. Send you... You're looking, I'm concerned by the way you're looking. Because that's the look of a mentally challenged individual, unfortunately. I know that look. That's one lost. That's one lost in thought. Well, we'll send her off with a daughter. I'm a little worried about her, so we're sending her off with a daughter. The Beast of Tunsberg. This dreaded child has been lying in wait in corners of wolfskin. Oh, so she's jumping out at him and being like, ah, and he's like, hey, you stupid bitch, I'll fucking kill you. Basically, but it's just funny. It's just funny. It's like keep doing you, kid. This is uptight all the time. I love that scene where they're just like angry about it. I'm like, nah, keep fucking with him. Don't stop. Clearly, you found a weak spot, so persist. Persistence is great. Stewardship available. Another one. Let's go. Actually, we're going to switch you up on wealth focus now. So now we're going to get a little boost in our currency. Why I didn't do this originally, don't care. Preferred having the baseline domain trait because I wasn't really worried about that. But hey, that gives me a little bump in my income, so I'm fine with that. This guy, however, his dad died, so I can declare war on his ass. And I can take the whole kingdom. But... actually... Give me 1 second. Okay. I think the best way to wrap this up for the night, at least the recording, or this, I guess the stream overall, we're declaring a whole war on the kingdom. Now, there's a little problem with doing that. And personally, I feel like if I do it, I back myself into a corner, or at least I make the game more difficult. But he's the only kingdom I really need to conquer. And, or at least for now. So fuck it. We're going all in. We're going for the Kingdom of Norway. I'm taking the damn thing. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, that wasn't a terrible idea. But I guess what I'm doing is I'm just rallying everybody here. And then quickly getting rid of everybody below. Because I know, from my experience, that these people are going to be a bigger issue than this son of a bitch. So, yeah, they've already got people. Well, actually, he's moving off somewhere else. He's not planning on turning around. He's going way somewhere else. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead, run it real quick. I'm going to go ahead and smack this boy up. Actually, nope, turn around. Fuck it, I'm turning around. Going right for him. Because I'm fast enough to knock him out every single time. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And he can try as many times as he wants. But I'm always the quickest group of units. So. Fancy of Flight. Renowned inventor. Abbas in mid furnace, whatever. Has sought me out. Very odd petition. Oh, he wants to make the kid fly. I know this run through. I want to fly. Hell yeah, I soared like an eagle. Already knew that was going to work out for me. Alright. Let's keep it going. Oh, you can come back for more? I don't know if you're the old army or a new one, but... they're just gonna keep coming back, so... Hey! Just like that. Before he could land. Whew! There it is. Disband. We have a very, very, very sizable kingdom now. I don't know who you are. You're Catholic, though. So it seems like, as time's gone on, slowly but surely, more Catholics have been working their way in, which is good. It's just, want to raise a runestone for him. My vanquished foe, of course. Rocks with the Ages. Yeah, let's set it there. Let's ask for some more gold, because who can say no to that? I can create this duchy. What does she do? I can imprison her for being a fornicator. Let's just marry her off to somebody. Lustful. That's perfect. And we can also pardon her because I'm really not in the mood to be arresting my spy master. It'll make her feel a little more comfortable, so I won't have to worry about her, you know, running off somewhere or something. But I think I actually just... oh! Fuck, I did it wrong. Fuck. I didn't make it a matrilineal marriage. Well. Oh well, she's not my problem anymore, so... Alright. So, I think that's a pretty healthy place to start, or stop right now. I got 6 kids. Oldest one being 15, just about to turn 16, which is then... So the next time when I start streaming, obviously we can go ahead and find her a husband. Even though she's probably not going to like him. We have our son in player air. He's 11. Everything's solid. He's Yep, nope, everything's good. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Yeah, let's ride. Okay, cool. So he's done. And then we obviously have a bunch of other kids we need to worry about down the line. And she's still only 35. I mean, should be popping kids out for the next, like, 10 years, maybe? Wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Sizable duchy. Cleaned out some stuff. We got a high chiefdom over here, a chiefdom over here, a jarldom over here. So, I mean, we can probably form all this, which is going to be awesome. Sweden, of course. He's going to be a problem down the road because he's a big old boy. And I normally know from when I've played as Nordic people before that these guys form pretty quick, at least from what I can remember. And they tend to spread all along here. Sometimes they deal with Denmark, sometimes they don't. So it really depends on what the AI wants to do. But other than that, yeah. No, I think that's a great place to call it. Well, thank you for those who tuned in now and saw the recording later. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope everybody had fun. I mean, there'll be more, obviously. I don't have an exact day for when I want to do this again, but obviously I want to do it again. So, maybe we'll do some more Crusader Kings. Maybe we'll do something else. Really, I honestly just kind of want to make this stream about whatever. I don't really want to tie it down to anything particular. So, yeah. All right, cool. Well, hope everybody enjoyed. I guess I'll see y'all next time.